Brethren, as you are going about your daily activities today, you are reminded once again to be on guard against everything you never wanted. Prevention is better and it is of lesser cost than cure. You are warned to be on guard against unwanted friends. You are warned to be on guard against unwanted visitors. Be on guard against unwanted calls. Be on guard against unwanted sex. Be on guard against seductions. Be on guard against enticement. And be on guard against luring into sins. You don't want one thing or the other. What have you done to guard against it? You don't want to pick strange call again. What have you done to prevent you from picking it? You don't want to make loss in business again. What have you put in place to guard against loss? You don't want to have sex outside marriage again. What have you done to checkmate you? You don't want to shed innocent blood anymore. What have you done? What have you put in place to make it a reality? You don't want to mismanage your time anymore. But what have you done? What have you done to guard against time mismanagement? You should be able to put some measure in place against everything you never wanted in life. You have the sole responsibility to guard against the unwanted. Many of these unwanted issues of life could be dealt with through self-discipline. Are you disciplined enough to say no and your no remain no, and yes and your yes remain yes? Do you easily compromise at every little confrontations? To guard against unwanted issues of life, you need to be fearless. You have to be brave enough to make an end to many unwanted events in life. You just have to take some decisive decision and be diligent to stop unwanted scenario. You don't want to have anything to do with your boyfriend anymore, lest you fall into sin. Now that you are born again, you need to be disciplined to do that. When it is hard to say goodbye, you need discipline. Father, in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ, let today's message be of great blessing to everyone under my voice, to the glory of your name. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Brethren, the Bible talks about guiding your heart with all diligence in Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 because of the unwanted stuff that could pollute your heart. For example, watching of blue film, horror film, and many other things could pollute your heart easily. You are asked to guide against it diligently. That is, putting some effort in place against it. Beloved, what effort have you put in place to stop constant reoccurrence of whatever you never wanted? Apostle Paul says in Romans chapter 7 verse 15 to 20 that what I don't want to do, I find myself doing it, and what I wanted to do, I couldn't do it. Brother Paul, maybe you have yet to put some measure in place. Maybe you are yet to be on guard against what you never wanted to do. You don't want to fail. What have you done to stop failure? Set some guide against failure if you don't want to fail again. You don't want to lie anymore. What have you put in place to stop lying? Set some guides against lying if you really don't want to lie anymore. Beloved, I think it is high time we stop identifying what we never wanted. If we cannot take some measure, if you cannot take steps to stop it. Beloved, all I want to achieve in today's message is to draw you all to a point where you put some measure in place against whatever you never wanted in life. God bless you.